there, I'm Tiffany Wuebben, and I'm beyond excited to have you with me today. We're talking about one of the most important aspects of patient care, trust. Building trust with your patients goes far beyond clinical skills. It's about how you connect with them, how you communicate, and how you make them feel seen and heard. When patients trust you, they're more likely to follow your advice, stay on top of treatment plans, and feel good about their oral health. It's a win-win situation, and the great thing is trust building is a skill you can work on and grow every single day. Trust starts with inclusion. Patients don't want to feel like they're being told what to do. They want to feel like active participants in their own care. One of the best ways to encourage this is to involve them in the decision-making process. For example, after presenting your assessment findings, ask questions like, how do you feel about this approach? Or what concerns do you have about moving forward? By opening the conversation this way, you're showing patients that their voice definitely matters. It also empowers them to feel ownership over their care choices, which strengthens their trust and their commitment. And while including patients in care discussions is vital, listening is equally important. Really listening. Here's a pro tip. When a patient shares a concern, don't rush straight to a solution. Instead, pause and acknowledge their feelings first. Say something like, I hear that you're worried about this procedure, and I completely understand why it feels so overwhelming. By validating their concerns, you're showing empathy, not just expertise, and this is where trust takes root. Once they feel heard, they're far more open to hearing your solutions and next steps. Empathy isn't just about words, it's about your body language too. Lean in, maintain eye contact, and don't cross your arms. These nonverbal cues go a long way in building rapport that says, I'm here with you, and I care about your well-being. Every little effort in creating a warm and open environment counts. Even something as simple as a genuine smile or calling them by name can help patients feel welcome and valued. Now, speaking of a welcoming environment, think about the atmosphere of your practice as a whole. Patient trust doesn't just start in the treatment room. It begins the moment they walk in the front door. Does your staff greet them warmly? Does the office feel clean, comfortable, and inviting? Creating an open and friendly space lays the foundation for positive communication and trust. On some level, patients equate a welcoming environment with high-quality care. So make sure those smiles aren't just reserved for the clinical areas. Another element you can focus on is transparency. Be honest about procedures, timelines, and costs. Patients hate surprises, especially when it comes to their health or their wallets. And while no one loves delivering bad news, it's better to address potential hurdles up front and frame them in terms of solutions. For instance, instead of saying, your insurance doesn't cover this treatment, you could say, your insurance has some limitations with this procedure, but we can explore payment options to make it more comfortable for you and manageable. This kind of honesty paired with a path forward reinforces trust rather than breaking it down, and that is so important. Before we wrap up, here's my quick cheat sheet for boosting trust with your patients. First, involve them in their care decision by asking for their input. Second, listen really, very much so. Lean in and show them that you're listening and acknowledge their concerns empathetically before jumping into solutions. And third, make your environment as welcoming and friendly as possible. Smile, use open body language, and ensure your entire team is on the same page about creating a positive environment. And finally, be transparent. It's better to be upfront and provide clarity than to leave patients feeling in the dark. Here's the thing, building trust doesn't just improve patient relationships in the short term, It has long-term benefits for your entire practice. Trust leads to loyalty, which means strong patient retention, better follow-through on treatment plans, and happier patients who feel confident in their care. Plus, it makes your day-to-day so much more rewarding. You're not just treating mouths, you're building genuine, lasting connections with your patients. Now it's time for a little homework. Reflect on how you're currently approaching patient communication. Are there any tweaks you can make to build more trust in your interactions? Maybe it's asking a few more questions or slowing down just a little bit to allow patients to open up. Every small change you make can have a huge impact. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Your dedication to building stronger patient relationships is what makes the real difference in their health and in the success of your dental practice. Keep practicing those trust-building skills, and I'll see you next time. Take care.